What's up, Raider Nation? What's up? Me and
What's
Quiet
up, Raider
Q here.
Nation? What's up, Mighty Thor?
What's up, my brother? Everything good audio wise?
Man, maybe it's me. I can't hear you.
Okay. Vega, you there? Can you hear me? I don't know. I feel like everything's good on my end.
Raider
But
Nation, can y'all hear us?
yeah, can y'all hear us? Vega, my brother. Oh no. You might want to go for a minute until someone tells us if they can hear or not. I mean, we might be good, but let me post a comment. Can hear us? Oh, Vega said yes. Okay. Um. Okay, Vega. Good. You can hear us now. I don't know. Q probably couldn't go in and come back out. Maybe his thing was just tripping. Um. Anyway, motherfucking. How about a W, baby? How about a W? Alice Ghost. What's happening, man? How about a W, man? How about a W against the goddamn donkeys? Uh, I'll get right on, man. Glad y'all can hear me. It must. Hopefully, it was just Q's computer or something, and he's going to try to figure it out, and I'll be back. Um, hey, how about a victory over the goddamn donkeys, man? To me, the donkeys are the team I've always hated more than anyone. Obviously, now the Chiefs are up there. Okay, Q's back. Let's see. Q Ski.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, for sure, for sure. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. Fine.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably something on my
okay,
end.
cool. All good, all good. Um, hey, Q, how about a victory, man? How about a victory over the goddamn donkeys, bro?
Yeah, big time. I knew we needed it. We
Yes.
needed that. That was huge. Way to pull it out. Find a way to pull it out. Mad Max played crazy, blocking kicks, sacks, everything. Man, that was awesome. I needed that W.
Needed it, bro. Needed it, man. I mean, honestly, we talked about it. We did our little pre whatever. We just need a win, man. We just need to find a way to win, right? And
Period.
um, bro, dude, the donkeys to me that's the team. But when you went out, to me the donkeys always been like obviously the donkeys in KC are 1A and 1B, whichever way you want to look at it. Of the to me it was always the donkeys, man, and maybe it's because
Yeah.
my age. I know some older Raider fans was always KC. And now the newer, younger ones is probably KC because of how they've been with old Fraggle Rock and shit for the last few years.
Yeah, right.
But either way, whenever you beat the damn donkeys or the Queens, it's a great day in Raider Nation, man.
Big time, man. Six straight, man. I know like two or three Bronco fans. I'd have let them know it's been six straight.
Yes.
You can't beat that, man.
Yes, it has, man. One of the homeboys, Paul in New York, who's a Raider homie, who's a real one. His wife, Ori, who's great people. She happened to be a donkey fan though, man. She came out to a couple games in Oakland when the donkeys came and stuff. And you know, he was one of the first people I texted because I know he like what hell yeah,
Most
uh,
definitely.
most definitely.
Dude, after them 3, 4 losses in a row, I had kind of lost track, man. It's just nice to get a win on somebody else's soil. I know, we know a couple of people, Raider Tex and
Yeah,
I think Cisco and some of them was out there representing, man. So
yeah.
nothing like going on the road and getting the win, man. So I
Nothing-
shout out to all the Raider fans that was out there representing.
Right, because I know you've been out there in
I've been
Denver
there,
when we got a win. And I
yeah.
just remember when you came back and just I remember you telling me about like coming out just like them looking so dejected and so
Right,
hurt and they knew they was finna get us.
right.
Like I believe they knew they was gonna get us yesterday.
Definitely,
No.
no. Yeah,
No, you ain't.
yeah.
No, you ain't, man. Um, hey, one of the homies just showed up. Um, our brother, man, Dirty Raider is in the building, so we're gonna bring Dirty on real quick, man. He's the late night dude. You know, we all started doing this a while back to late night. Dirty Luckily Good thing kept running with it. Now we trying to get back into it. So let's bring on Dirty. Oh, and Raider Tex.
Raider Tex in the building,
About
fresh off the W.
in the building. He was out there in Denver. Dirty, my brother, good baby.
What's up,
What's
Dirty?
good, man? What's up, Q? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man.
Long time no speak to, brother.
It's been a minute.
Man, how's the world treating y'all, man? How's man? I know everybody got to be feeling good, bro. Well, I won't say everybody, but real Raider fans are feeling quite nice today.
Thank you.
Real Raider fans are feeling quite nice today.
Right. It was nice to go to work and not have to hear the jokes and this and that. It's nice to go to work and be able to pound. You know, you ain't got to pound too hard, but just to go to work with a win, man.
Man, just to go out and to go out in public with a win. So my wife is in here, and she's on her way to Boston. She got some family stuff she got to go deal with, and she's at the airport right now. But before we went, we stopped by this little restaurant, Italian spot right by the airport out here in Vegas. Get a drink, a little something, you know, soup. She got some lasagna, and so we come and sit down. The bartender is like, "Hey, you must be doing okay today. You got your team finally got a win." Hell yeah, because we real fans and we want to win, man. I mean, you know, everyone can have their opinion on whatever, but to me, if you ain't happy when your team win, you questionable. You questionable. I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm gonna just put it out there. Real talk. I don't care. You can say whatever, but okay. So you rooting against us, but you want to call yourself a fan?
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
Look,
no.
Anybody that looks forward to losing, I question your fandomship.
You are questionable, exactly.
You're questionable.
You're questionable. You're really just a loser, really, is what to me, in some sort of the manner. Like, I mean, you know, and you know what? To me, a lot of times I feel like some people say shit like that. It irks me, bro. To me, that's borderline wearing a bag on your face or on your head, because you do that shit around us. We snatching that shit up off of you. Like, you will do that shit at the house. Don't do that shit out around us. Don't come out there. Hey, Dirty. Think you're dirty beasting over there. Let's go. But, bro, a lot of times, though, I just feel like some people might say that shit just to not want to admit that we got beat. Bro, people don't want to admit they got beat or that they're that bad. The whole thing with that is, well, then when do you start? From week one? Like, huh? I just think the disrespect to anyone who says that or anyone who would even think about doing that is so insane. Like you were saying, Q, like you go into work, man. You know what I'm saying? You walk into work today with, you know, a little bit, you know, like
chest poked out a little bit. I ain't gotta hear that shit. No, I can throw them. I'm always throw jabs. I'm like, whether win or lose, I always got darts and jabs to throw.
Yeah.
When you win, man, you can go in there a little.
Man, everybody know when my team won. Everybody know when my team won.
Yeah, most definitely.
Right.
I like being on winner's roll call. You know what I mean?
I'm so happy. I went and tried to feed the homeless today, bro. I was so goddamn happy. I was blessed with a win yesterday. Let me give the blessings back.
Bro, for real. Hey, I mean,
I will say this though. Just being devil's advocate. I get that our season didn't get going like we wanted it to. I get that, you know, and I get wanting a high draft pick. I get that. If a high draft pick comes, cool. But I want to win. You know, period. I want to win games. I want to build something with this team to look forward to. They learning this new system and get something rolling. You just don't, you know, these cats is out here fighting for jobs, man. You know.
Right.
I said it last night, Q, and I'll say it again, bro. I'd rather I'd rather have a top 15, 20 pick somewhere in that range and be 10-7 than have a goddamn number 2 pick. For what?
Thank you.
Yeah.
For what? If I go 10-7, that tells me these motherfuckers that's here, they got the playbook now. They didn't found a way to come together. They didn't found a way to win. I'm excited, even if I miss the playoffs by one fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm above 500, and the message that is sent to me is that these motherfuckers want to play.
Yep.
Exactly.
The coach has got his shit together.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers want to play. I'm not interested in rebuilding.
No,
I'm not. I'm not interested in rebuilding at all.
No.
And you go get a quarter. People are, oh, you got to get a quarterback out the draft, nigga. Do you know how bad these quarterbacks are coming in their first year?
Right.
You gonna go through this again?
Man, Washington got Taylor Heineke over there winning games. Atlanta got Mariota over there winning games. Seattle got washed up Geno Smith over there winning games. Man, and then the Jets, they doing good, but they talking about benching they number 2 overall draft pick after he threw for 62 yards or something last week.
Man. So
and I think he threw for 77.
My bad. Yeah.
So the only reason I know that because that's the year my brother was born.
That's funny.
Shout out to my boy Raider Ben. You know what I mean? He did a show earlier today, and he did a breakdown. And it was a breakdown that I was gonna do. He beat me to it. You know what I mean? But talking about the draft picks, first round draft picks. Do you know only 1%, actually less than 1%, turn out to be Hall of Famers? Less than 1% of first round draft picks turn out to be Hall of Famers. Less than 15% turn out to be worth a damn in the NFL at all.
Right.
Right. So you imagine, since the draft came into existence, all the motherfuckers that's been drafted, let's just say that was, let's do the math real quick. Let's just say that was 2,500 motherfuckers, right?
Okay. Garcia in the building.
So that means out of 2,500 motherfuckers, 2,125 of them didn't do a goddamn thing.
Right. So
I mean, the draft is a total crapshoot, and there are no for sure things.
Total crapshoot, bro. Motherfucking, you get motherfuckers like what's his name, the fucking Ramsey picked up back in the day out of fucking the supermarket and shit becomes a Hall of Famer. Kurt Warner.
Right, Kurt Warner, yeah, right.
Right? So the that shit is such a tough. I mean, obviously we hate motherfucking bitch ass Tom Brady, but
and he wasn't even drafted. Kurt Warner wasn't even drafted.
Right.
Kurt Warner wasn't even drafted.
He wasn't even drafted, right. Exactly.
So
this nigga was signed in the middle of the year because they needed quarterback help. It just so turned out that he was the shit.
Right. He was working at the little motherfucking grocery store, just whatever motherfuckers doing.
Now he did have 2 Canadian Cup championships though.
In the CFL?
In the CFL. He did win the CFL twice. I think he's the only quarterback in the Hall of Fame to have a college championship, a high school championship, college championship, NFL championship, and a Canadian League football championship.
Oh.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, man. William Garcia is in the house, and Robert Vega's in the house, man. I just want to say,
shout out Pete Grizz. What's up with you?
Look at Pete Grizz though, but for like William Garcia and Robert Vega, the homies out there in New York, it's like 1 a.m, man. We really appreciate y'all coming out. It's super late night for y'all, so we love y'all for that, man. Tex, you might even be East Coast. Well, he out in Virginia, right? That's East Coast time. Oh, what's up, man? For sure.
Shout out to y'all. Appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Love all y'all for that shit. Hey, and my boy Daryl was in here too. He in North Kakalaki or something. So I want to say
shout out to all y'all rocking on the East Coast with the nation, man. It's much appreciated, much love. You know what I mean? Much respect is given to much who earns it.
Right,
you know right. I mean?
Exactly, man. Hey, bro, and yeah, that's for all these motherfuckers, bro. This another thing for motherfuckers who talking about tanking or all that kind of bullshit. Fuck out of here for motherfuckers like the William Garcias and the Robert Vegas and the Daryl and all these motherfuckers in Sweden, these motherfuckers in fucking Canada or fucking Europe or wherever, who maybe can get the one game here and there, and they putting all kind of bread on it, and you come out for a motherfucking team that don't even want to play. Fuck out of here, man. Like, bro, the integrity and everything has to be bigger than that, bro. And so, honestly, no, I never believed we were tanking. Like Haim said the other night, remember, Q? We ain't tanking, we just stanking.
Yeah, like, right. That's all it was.
We just been fucking up. Like, but they ain't trying. To me, like I talk all kind of shit about certain players here and there, DC4 to be one of them. But I ain't never said he ain't wanted to win, ever. And so at least I'll give him that. He really want to win.
It was good to win that game.
Now has 32 game-winning drives.
Damn, that's crazy. It's 17 games under 500, but I digress. Hey, I'm just saying he has never shown me he doesn't want to win. And so
hey, man, and it was good to win.
I got love for it. For that, I got love for it. Period.
It was good to win and see the players so juiced, man.
Yeah.
You know, like they've been putting in the work and putting in the time. And I know it was Denver, but it's hard to win in this league. So, you know, I got some excitement out of seeing how excited the players were and how Devontae wanted to stick, bless you, and how Devontae wanted to stick it to the donkey fans.
Oh, fuck, bro.
You can say it's just Denver all you want to, right?
Right.
My bad.
Bless you.
But you beat the number one defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
You can say it's just Denver all you fucking want to, but it's still the number one defense in the NFL.
Right.
Which means you can fucking win. You can definitely win. Now, there's a lot of other teams beating up on the number one defense in the NFL too. You know what I mean? Which I have a real hard issue trying to figure out how the fuck you the number one goddamn defense and you got all these fucking losses. You know what I mean? Like, you got a gang of losses. I mean, you ain't stopped nobody.
Because they're the lowest rated offense. So
they're the opposite of us. They can stop people a little bit, but they can't score. We can score a little bit, but we can't stop nobody.
Maybe we should get their defense with our offense. We just make one goddamn team.
Oh yeah,
we be the Raiders. You know what I mean? We keep y'all take everybody on our defense. We only want to keep technically, I say 2 motherfuckers off our defense. You can have everybody else, man. We want to keep Max Crosby and we want to keep Denzel Perryman. Yeah. You can have everybody else. Give me Patrick Surtain.
Nate Hobbs, bro. Nate Hobbs, if he's healthy. If Nate Hobbs
if he's healthy. If he's healthy. But
if he comes back healthy, bro. I mean, obviously, Max is a fucking stone cold monster, bro.
Trade defense for defense, man. Let me get your defense. You take my defense.
Hey, Max was a one-man wrecking crew yesterday, man. Shout out to that dude.
That bro. So we was there. We was at the homegirl Rachel's house, man. And bro, when that motherfucker caused a fumble, we were like, "Oh shit!" But we didn't get the ball. All right, well we held him to a field goal. Okay, we'll only be down 6. He barked that shit, bro. I was like, "Oh, that's it, bro. That's gonna fire these motherfuckers up so big." And then we came out and bro, motherfucking, I don't care that they got a crap ass offense. The defense still did their job, man. So to some extent, you got to give the defense motherfucking love. You got to show them love. We gave up 6 second half points. I mean,
you know what I love about Denzel Perryman is that he is small. The quarterback and the running backs can't fucking see him past the line. You can't see him.
He was.
So by the time you get to him, you
cracking
like, oh shit, like nigga, that's
I
this.
mean, he brings wood. I mean, he had a couple hits on them running backs yesterday. Just
I
beat.
saw a nigga soul leave his body on
Yeah.
one, bro.
Yeah,
I saw a nigga soul like
Yeah.
he got the ball, he got hit, and this nigga soul was still here, and this nigga was back here. And that nigga soul looked back and was like, damn, nigga, I'll be back in a minute. I need some water.
Yeah, come get me. Yeah, come get me out of here.
Man.
Earl in the building. What's up, B? Bro. Oh man. I'm just fucking happy we won a game, man.
Man.
And then we play now we can look at who we play next. We play Seattle.
Now I can focus next year. Now I can focus on
now we play Seattle. To me, I mean, I don't know. I know most of y'all are around our age. Seattle was in our division, so we always got hate for Seattle.
Yeah, everybody remember that. Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, the only reason I ever liked Seattle at all was because they had Marshawn from the town and they was beating up on the bitch ass Niners.
For sure.
I've admitted this. I've admitted this before, bro. I had a second squad back in the day. You know what I mean? I had a second squad. I've always liked the Seahawks colors. You know what I mean? Because I was a Crip growing up. I always liked Seattle's colors. You know what I mean? Remember when they had Rick Meir? You know what I mean? They had that bright ass blue. You know what I mean? They had the bright blue jerseys with the white. I mean, I thought that shit was hard as fuck. Yeah, you know what I mean? I thought that shit was trimmed in the neon. Oh man, I was like, bro, that shit hard, right? But you know, then they got the new uniforms, them lime greens. I'm a high yellow nigga, so I like bright colors. Like bright colors are like my thing, bro. And them fucking highlighter marker uniforms, I was like, nigga, that's hard, bro. You got some balls to come out there in an all lime green uniform.
Yeah,
you got some balls on you, bro. Like you got some balls. Yeah. So yeah, I got, you know what I mean, I definitely understand, you know what I mean. You know, the Seahawks, you know, you go all the way back to Bo versus Boss. You know what I mean? You go you also you know, look at Steve Largent and the things that he did while he was there. You know what I mean? Like one of their greatest wide receivers of all times. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like they came from the AFC West. They're a historic franchise just like anybody else. You know what I mean? And right now they have a pretty good team. You know, they're not going to be no cakewalk. You know, they're not going to be a cakewalk at all. They have a mobile quarterback who can make you pay with his feet. You know what I mean? So we are going to have to figure out a way to contain him and not allow him to get loose. You know, DK might be back. I think DK is back, you know, so that's an issue because DK is a beast. You know what I mean? I really don't know what corner we have that can really shut down DK Metcalf. You know what I mean? Like our corners aren't physical like that. Right. So, you know, he's physical. He gets physical with you. You know, he had you on your bottom bunk talking about no. You know what I mean? He like that, bro. Like he'll throw you around. So, I don't know what corners we have that can be physical enough to actually go up against him. I think Amik is that physical, but damn, Amik's small, bro. He looked like a fifth grader. Yeah, he looked like a fifth grader next to fucking DK, bro. He go get used and abused. But he has that dog in him that would at least try to get physical with him.
No, he's
you know
trying,
what I mean?
For sure.
But he gonna get used. You know what I mean? Like that nigga's gonna have to do steroids, you know, for 3 days before that game if he want to have any fucking luck with that.
And he got to keep a roll of quarters in his pocket or something.
Man, that nigga needs to go incredible.
Come out and score points though, man. I'm not looking. I hope we slow them down, but I'm always focused on that offense. We need to just continue to keep scoring. With a couple timely plays on defense.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, the defense, and shout out to defense because the defense got the ball back a couple times yesterday. A couple times.
Twice. They got it
and
back.
then held it to a field goal one time, you know, instead of giving up a touchdown, but now we not got to go down and get 7. We just only had to go down and get 3.
Yep. Hey, that shit, bro. Because I remember motherfuckers was like, wait, we're punting? And I'm like, yeah, we're punting. We're punting
Yep.
because we're at our own fucking 20 and our defense been stopping we just
Right.
got to stop them. And we
Right.
did that. I'm like, hey, when they threw on that, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But I was like, oh, it was like 3rd and 10. I was like, it was a minute 50 or something. I was like, they're definitely running the ball because we're out of timeouts and take it down. They threw incomplete. That's a huge play, bro.
Yeah, big
Huge
time.
play. Huge play. Because it gave us a minute 40 something left with the ball. And all we got to do is get in field goal range. And this is where I feel like when people want to talk about Derek Carr and the comeback wins, I think Derek Carr should be playing like this all the time. And I don't know if it's all the coaches are just scared to let him go or if I don't know. But to me, when he comes up, he needs to get up in like a hurry up from
When they play faster, yeah. We was talking about that last show.
Why are we always up here with the play clock running down? And
right.
Bro,
right.
Up there, they're fucking just going, and he ain't got to think about shit. He got to naturally react.
His best drive was the drive to tie the game.
Right.
I know he didn't put up a touchdown or nothing like that, but that was our most efficient drive, like where we literally just found holes in the defense and took advantage of them. Yeah. Right. And everything was coming out of DC's head. You know what I mean? I don't know if they was up there, you know, hey, but you know what I mean? It was no huddle.
But
you know
yeah,
I mean?
so it was coming out of that.
Let's move fast. We've always been a fast-paced football team. When we slow down, we give defenses the opportunity to catch some breaks. You know what I mean? Breathe easy. Man, we have got to play a little bit faster pace. McDaniels has got to get the plays in. He's got to know what he wants. Bro, you should have this shit scripted. Yeah. You should have this shit scripted, bro. 3 or 4 options should be coming up out your head as soon as the motherfucking ball is snapped. You should have 3 or 4 options coming in your head for the next goddamn play.
Period.
You know I mean, regardless, you know what I mean? You should have 1 in case you get 20 yards. You have 1 in case you get 3 yards. You have 1 in case you just get a first down. Like, you should have multiple options in your head. You shouldn't be sitting back, oh, man, well, what do we do now?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Oh. Let's move it along. Let's play this game.
Because then we talked about it last show, and then it also allows the defense to get a chance to get set up. It allows them to get, you know, now we trying to hike the ball with 2 seconds on the play clock, 1 second on the play clock. They can get off now. Yeah. You know, because they know what's coming. You can't, it ain't no hut. It ain't no, you got to go on 1. We got to go at 1 second to get the playoff.
Yeah. Right. And it's just, to me, it's urgency to win. It's all of that, bro. You like, I don't know. That's one of the few things that bothers me about the whole situation, because DC, when he's not in but I think that's his whole problem. He's just mentally, I think he's done mentally from years ago. And when he doesn't do that, when he just goes, he could be okay. And I could deal with that, except that you get way too much money and we can't build up our defense because of that.
You think DC's getting way too much money?
Way too much money, bro, for what he does.
You know, anywhere else he'd be paid way more.
Oh, then he should go there. I'm okay with that. Send his ass there. If he really wanted to win,
for a starting quarterback in the NFL, for a top 15, I'm gonna give him top 15 quarterback in the NFL. He makes the going rate.
Look, I honestly feel like, you know, hey, look, he took a team deal. He left money on the table for other people to get paid.
He did.
You know what I mean? So you can't really complain about what he's making, because he left money. He took less of money just to make sure other people got paid. Key pieces like Max Crosby.
He said he learned from when he signed his last contract, and then they let Matt go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this deal is definitely more team friendly.
His deal is team friendly.
if you're a top 15 quarterback in the league, I mean, and you sign a new contract, it's going to be 30, 40 million a year. It is what it is.
Okay, fine. If you're a 9-year veteran and you are an average at best quarterback, should you be making the going rate for? I don't know, bro.
See, that's the thing.
I feel like sign a motherfucking rookie or an old fucking journeyman quarterback.
The thing is, he's not average. He's not average. He's above average.
What's that?
He's above average. He's not average. He's above average.
He's average at best.
He's not top echelons. I didn't say he was the greatest, but DC is above average. Would you've seen the average
in the top 15, Thor? Would you put him in the top 15? Was he a top 15 quarterback?
He might be 15.
Okay,
that's above average.
That's
Okay, one.
You know what's average?
Hey.
Jacoby Brissett is average.
Okay, he's average at best, though. But that's on a good day.
Baker Mayfield is average.
Oh, Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield is way below average. Come on, Dirty. You losing us now.
I was just trying to help him out. I was just trying to help him out.
You know what, though? I will say Derek Carr can be above average if he got out of his own head. I just think that from the injury point on, he cannot. It's a mental block. I have the same mental block in life when I'm in a car. I do. Like I just don't think it's ever going to leave him. And honestly, I wish Derek Carr the best of luck, but I wish he would be gone. I just do. I'm sorry.
Hey, just because we mentioned Baker Mayfield, who like 4 or 5 years ago was the #1 overall pick, and him and Sam Darnold, who was the #4 overall pick, are on the same team, and they're both crap. I'm just saying that just because we were talking about draft picks and drafting quarterbacks. That shit is a crapshoot anyway. DC is definitely top 15 to me. 10 is but he's definitely, I think, in that 10 to 15 range.
If he had 3 more wins, I could go top 10. If he had 3, maybe 4 more wins, I could probably go top 10. But because of what I've witnessed this season, 15. I'm in the 15 range.
You've been drinking a lot of that tonight. Is because if ifs were fifths, we'd all be drunk. And if that motherfucker had 17 more wins, he'd be 500 and he'd be average. 500 is as average as you get.
No, I don't look. I don't look at the win. I don't look at the win-loss record for that, because that shit-ass defense. That was a major reason we was fucking losing. We had some shit defense.
Dirty.
We was ranked last in the NFL for like 6 years.
Position in the NFL. There's one position in the NFL that win-loss is associated with. There's one position in baseball that win-loss is associated with.
But you can't that's not fair to associate what a shit defense did for this man.
Let me tell you this. Not you, Dirty, but you play quarterback, right? So if you are a quarterback, you take on that responsibility. You didn't have to play quarterback. Motherfucker, you could have been a preacher, motherfucker.
No. I'm different from DC. No. When I go into the locker room,
I don't know.
Bro, if I go out and I put up 35 points, right? I go up and I put up 35 points in a game, bro. Right? On my arm and my legs, bro. I fucking put up 35. Yeah. And the defense gives up 50. Nigga, I'm going in the locker room like, nigga, you bitches suck.
Okay.
Nigga, can you hold them for anything?
Okay.
I did my work.
So, Dirty, how many games this year did we score 35 points? And if we had, how many games will we have won?
You just can't just be saying that.
I'm being realistic, bro. I'm being realistic.
I'm gonna say this because
if your defense is god awful and can't stop they can't stop a fucking running nose with tissue, bro. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest though, dirty. This, and I want to celebrate this win first off, but let me just say this: we in all our losses, except for New Orleans,
yeah,
we had the defense got to stop or whatever. We had a chance. We had the ball with a chance to win the game or tie the game. And every single loss.
Every single loss.
Every single loss. I'm just saying.
We watched the game.
We watched the game Sunday night.
That's when you need it. I'm not even talking about this year, Q. I already said, you know what I mean? Like, I've been very critical of DC this year in the choices that he's made. Because I know him to be a better quarterback than what I've seen displayed
this year.
I know this offense to be a better offense than what I saw this year. You know what I mean? Like, if you can tell me that you can come out and beat the number one defense in the NFL, as I said earlier this year, and I'm still sticking to it, this is a no excuse season. I don't want to hear the excuses, but I will state facts. And the fact is, this whole goddamn offense has been atrocious at times.
Right.
At times. Right? And it's really been contributed to this offensive line most of the time.
I think in these last 5-6 games, I think McDaniels is starting to understand that he has to run the ball. Like, Jacobs needs like 20 carries a game. It took him a while to figure that out, but he's coming around to figuring that out.
So look, in last game, he wanted to run the ball, right? Not the Denver game, but the game previous to that against the Colts, right?
Colts, yeah.
He tried to run the ball. The Colts wasn't having that shit. That's the only reason Josh Jacobs didn't have over 100 yards. It's not that he didn't have the opportunities for him, but they shut down our fucking run game. Like, they keyed on that. Okay, and that's one of the things that Yannick does. You know what I mean? When he contains the edge, bro, like, it's hard to get around Yannick if he's containing the edge. We know that. You know what I mean? And he's a good fucking pass rusher as well. That's why he was in on a couple of sacks when we played in Indianapolis. You know what I mean? Like, our offensive line hasn't been holding up at the point of attack on a lot of these plays where we get sacked or our running back gets hit in the back of the backfield, right? Like, because they're not producing to the point of total satisfaction. You know what I mean? You're not totally satisfied with what they're doing. You're not. But when we win, you be like, okay, cool. At least we won. But look at they got us pushed back for like 3rd and 45. Penalty for illegal man down the field. They didn't hold up at no point in time when DC got sacked. Like, as soon as he got the ball, they was on his ass. He had nowhere to go.
We talking about Denver? What are we talking about?
Against Denver, this last game.
How many times did DC get sacked?
I believe 4.
My thing with the offensive line, you knew the offensive line was an issue coming into the season. They didn't really address it. I think they got a 3rd round pick. I think that was really the only main draft pick. He starts, but
he's okay.
But they didn't really address it.
No,
so we knew that was an issue coming in, and it's easier for offensive linemen to run block, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you run the ball, that sets up play action. That slows down the pass rush. You just can't come out and throw the ball. And in this game, we was even missing Colton Miller. So then the Luminors at left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another mixed match offensive line. So I mean, I don't think for what we thought, I don't think the offensive line has played as bad.
Right. I don't think
they haven't played completely horrible. I didn't say they, you know what I mean, like, get rid of everybody. But we need some key pieces.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? There needs to be some tweaking of the offensive line. Once they tweak the offensive line, that's why I said, you let them play the way they want to play, man. Fuck tanking. Let them play to their fullest strength the whole fucking season and see what the fuck happens.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's just see what the fuck happens.
Hey,
Because
here's
like I
the
said,
thing.
if they catch on, if you just add a couple of more pieces, you got 13 picks in the draft.
Yep,
If you can just hit on 6 of those, you know what I mean? Maybe on the D line, the O line, maybe a linebacker, you know what I mean? A stud defensive back too. You know what I mean? If you can get that situated, man, you could be awesome if you fucking end up above 500.
Yeah. Hey,
So
I'm honestly, bro. That's the whole shit to me, man. About the tanking bullshit. Because why are you? We have so many picks anyway, and like we said with the gamble, if you hit on a few of those, get the shit together, man. Get the shit together. Go out there, win motherfucking games, bro. Hey, Circus had made a statement a little while ago. I put up here, and that was one thing I was saying last night. I had jumped on a couple shows last night with people just to be bullshitting, and I was happy. I was still drunk to the motherfucker, and I was like, you know, I ought to be up talking shit and whatever. Um, but he was said, you know, the only reason I would ever want DC gone from the bottom is to stop the DC discussion in the nation. And I was saying this last night. DC, and this one is in no disrespect to DC. It might be a little disrespectful though. He is the Donald fucking Trump of the Raider Nation because people are not that he's Donald Trump, but that he divides people so much. He divides people so much. Everyone's so divided over him, and it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker is our starting quarterback. I need him to be great because I'm a Raider fan and I need a win. Hey Viv, what's happening, Viv? Nice to see you in the
shout out
building.
to Viv. Yeah.
So I agree with that too, Circus. I'm tired of this shit. Like, motherfucking, I want DC to be great. Even if I talk
That
shit
shit
about
don't
it.
bother me that much. It is what it is. I just want to win.
I just want to win, bro. I just want to win.
We could do it with him. It would be one of the greatest stories ever. But if he got to go and we got to get somebody else in to win with, whatever, so be it. I just want to win.
Yeah. Hey, man. You know, and honestly, if
I ain't a Kardashian or a Kardashian. I don't care. I just want to win. I'm a Raider fan. I just want to win. He's my quarterback. So,
hey, we grew up in the era where we talk shit. You remember going and fucking clowning and fucking capping and fucking whatever and just talking shit? That's what we did, man. And you had to have a fucking hard, solid shell because a motherfucker was gonna talk shit to you and you was gonna come back and talk shit. We grew up in that era. Motherfuckers is too soft today. They are, bro. If you talk shit about a motherfucker today, you might get shot instead of them coming back at you with some shit. Right? So the softness is what causes all this tension. Like, we can sit here and have a discussion about the whole shit. Like how I feel, how you feel. And we have different opinions. Everyone has a motherfucking different opinion. They're like assholes and they all stink, right? Like, whatever. Who fucking cares? That's the whole point of this. The YouTube forum is to talk shit anyway, and get your opinion and shit like that out there. But
talk reasonable shit though. You know what I mean? You gotta talk reasonable shit. You know what I mean? Don't just be out here just saying shit just to be saying it though. You know what I mean? Get a reaction.
For sure.
Like tanking.
No, I agree with that.
Tanking. That should never be an option.
Yeah, no, that's stupid shit. That's stupid shit. That's questionable shit. Is you for real? Hey, bro, this is how I look at it a lot of times. Like, people who ain't real Raider fan, I'm not gonna try to disrespect any because Viv's a real Raider fan and she's but like my wife per se, or certain ladies I know who love the Raiders, but you know what? They just want to win. we're so happy when they win because you want to like almost like childlike mentality, right? Like just so like, bro, it doesn't get easier than that. Like, fucking, if you ain't about that, fuck out of here, man. Fuck out
Hey
of here,
man, what about the walk off? We
bro.
walked them cats off like it was baseball, man.
Walk them off, bro. Hey, walk-offs are really fucking rare to see in football, bro.
Right, right.
Like
Man, Devontae had a couple drops this year, but man, dude is killing it.
dude is killing it, bro. Hey,
On
bro,
pace to have his best
that
season ever.
that motherfucker left Sertan's fucking draws right there on the fucking
Yeah.
15-yard line or something, wherever the fuck. That
Man, you know what had
motherfucker-
me dying is when they ran into the tunnel, right? And then Mac Hollins was right there. You could hear him clear as day. Bye, bitch. Bye,
Yeah.
bitch.
Hey, you know, and I heard other motherfuckers talking about, oh, I don't like that. You act like you know what? I like that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah.
I like
It's
that
football,
shit,
man. It's a division rival.
It's a division rival, man. Show some, bitch, get the fuck out of here, man. We own y'all motherfuckers.
The fans been talking crap all game long. They've been giving y'all the bird. They've been telling you how they talking about your family, and then you walk them off.
And you walk them off.
Bye-bye.
Bro,
bye now.
You was motherfucking 2-7. Of course you're gonna celebrate a win, nigga. You was 2-7.
Goddamn right.
Right.
Nigga, I'm now 3-7. Yes.
Oh, man, I'm celebrating wins. 3-7, 7-3, 15-2, whatever, man. Hey, it's hard to win in this league, man.
It's hard to win in this league, especially on the road.
Yeah.
It's hard to win in this league, especially on the road, bro.
Bro, so let's be honest. There was points in this game where I know everybody was sitting at home like, man, this shit again, bro. Like, you right there. You got opportunities, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Nah, man, punt. Oh, come on. Like, you know what I mean? And for them to actually be able to pull it out this time, bro. Like, actually be able to
Dirty, and the defense got to stop again.
Yeah. Bro.
I'm just saying, timely stops.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about this year, though.
I know you weren't. I know you're talking about like Carr's whole career. But what I'm saying is the defense has always been, through Carr's career, the defense has always been in the 20s. But when, like, for instance, when we went 12-4, like I said before, Mac was the closer. The defense got timely stops. So we know our offense is supposed to be high-powered. We know our defense ain't the greatest. But if they can get timely stops, that's huge. And that's what football is about. It's a team game.
Hey, big players make big plays.
Exactly. At big times.
At big times, bro. Big players make big plays.
DC's done it 32 times in his career.
What happened?
Which is more than I could say for most.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just tired. Look, I'm tired of having to even be in that situation.
Right.
I'm tired of even having to be in that situation at all. But last year we were 7-2 in the same situation. This year we're now 1-6.
Right. Because all our games come down to the end. I mean, all the games come down to the end. Last year, this year, year before.
It ain't never easy. Why don't we ever have rocking chair wins?
Never, rarely. That's rare.
Up on the couch, just chilling. Man, that's all I want, bro. That's all I want, man. Hey, and Dirty, to your point earlier, when you said, nah, fuck that rebuild shit. Bro, we fucking, okay, we're 3-7, but we have 6 losses by 1 score less. Or basically less than 1 score.
Right.
So now we don't need to be in rebuild mode because we right there with all these dudes. Motherfuckers could say that the Chiefs is the best team in the league, right? We right there with them though. Like we played them we played everyone outside of the Saints game.
We've had a chance to win every game except the Saints game.
Right. And so every team is gonna have a game or two like that. Every team. That's just gonna happen during the end.
We got a chance to win every game.
Man. That's bro. These niggas didn't show up at all.
Right.
Hey,
did they party on Bourbon Street before the game?
Drinking.
Dirty, I got a partner that's a Saints fan, and he told me, we wasn't finna let y'all win on Halloween, man, with our voodoo down there, man. Something was up. I don't know. Like Thor said, though, every team has one of them games.
Yeah, man. But
hey, you seen the lady? You seen the lady in New Orleans with the car voodoo doll?
With the car voodoo doll,
like that though. They didn't have to do us like that though, bro.
We
could at least let us put up like 10 to 12 or something, man. You could have let us put up 3. Yeah, I mean, you could at least let us take a field goal. Damn.
It is what it is, man. I don't know. I just know this.
I blame the content creators of YouTube Raiders, man. They talk so much shit. You know what I mean? They talk so much shit about them niggas being garbage, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we garbage, huh? Okay."
Mm-hmm. Yep, got the voodoo doll.
They got the voodoo doll.
Somebody working in the hotel. They gave them a little something to eat. You know what I mean? They put a little spice in the food.
Yes, you already know.
They blew some airs through the air duct. You know what I mean? They did a little sage in the air duct, and everybody inhaled. Yeah, man, like fuck that, bro.
Hey, I do the same shit, bro.
Why they don't do that to everybody that come down there? Goddamn, why you got to do it to us?
Right. I feel the
same.
That's
why I blame the content creators for that shit, man. They ain't doing it to nobody else because ain't nobody else got content creators like us.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So they paid us back. So next time we play the Saints, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna just say, hey, hopefully it's a really good game. Really good game, and hopefully next time we play them, it's at home because we haven't played them at home yet. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure, man. Hopefully, and then we just then what you do is you get all the content creators to put together some money to send hookers to the Saints locker and shit, and get them all caught up,
Nah, how you don't even do it like that. You get them at the tables because they want to gambles. You know what I mean? They in Vegas, you want to gambles. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you get them to the point where they got to take out a second mortgage on their home. You know what I mean? You get them down to the point where they got to take a second mortgage out on their home.
Hey, whatever way it works, man. I don't know. Shit.
Hey, whatever works, man. We own the Seattle, man. It was great to beat the Donkeys, man.
Oh man, it was, bro. I just want to win every motherfucking game, bro. Like really, I hate the Donkeys the most. I hate KC the second most. I hate the Niners the third most. I can't even put the whack ass motherfucking chokers in that bitch because they ain't never won shit, old sorry ass motherfuckers. They helped me with a little first half bet yesterday, so I'm okay with them for that. But they lost the game like they were supposed to because they crap. Fuck the chokers. So we basically hate everyone for some reason, though.
Yeah, we got a reason.
We got a reason to hate just about everyone, man. For sure.
I've been super critical of a player on our team, man. You know what I mean? Number 55. Mr. Chandler Jones. I've been super critical of this man, right? I've been super critical of this guy. But I do want to say the last
saving grace, huh?
No. Just the last I want to say maybe 2-3 games. Last 2-3 games, he's been better at sealing the edge.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been better at closing down that edge. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm happy and impressed with what he's doing because
we'll take any win now. Huh? We'll take any win. It's the small things.
He couldn't do both, but he couldn't do neither one for a minute, bro. Yeah. He couldn't do neither one for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Right? But at least he's starting to at least get one down. You know
Man,
what I
I'm
mean?
watching the
And
game
every
yesterday,
game, I'm
Dirty.
seeing him get a little bit closer to the quarterback. Eventually, he gonna close in. You know what I
You
mean?
look at this motherfucker in the building.
But
Chad,
Stat,
what's
bro.
happening, my brother?
That's Stat. Good looking for tapping in, man.
You know?
hey, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Carr ain't never had a top 20 defense. Ever.
Hey, Chad, we love
For
you,
3
bro.
years in a row, he had the
Dirty
dead
all
last
you,
defense in the
man. I ain't
NFL.
got no more excuses for that.
They ain't dead
I
last.
just want to win. Chad, I hope you happy we got to win against the bitch-ass donkeys, motherfucker.
Man, I know y'all remember his rookie year. I know y'all remember DC rookie year.
We was 0-10 and then beat the Chiefs and then beat the Niners and knocked the Niners out the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I remember that.
So,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if people saw the whatever you call that I put up for this. It was at the stadium in Colorado. That was from that 0-10 game against the motherfucking Chiefs at night, and it was a motherfucking monsoon that whole fucking day, 8 hours straight. We in the fucking out there soaking wet. We in the parking lot holding the fucking canopies, fucking in the game.
Wasn't that Christmas Eve?
Battled back and beat their ass, and then
That wasn't Christmas Eve. It was November.
It was Monday night though, huh?
Thursday night.
Thursday
night.
Thursday night, yeah.
Was it Thursday night?
I think it was Thursday night.
Thursday
Yeah,
night.
yeah. And then 2 weeks, then we went on the road and lost. And then the next week we were at home against the Niners, who had a playoff shot, and we knocked that bitch ass out the bro. We was running through that motherfucker. Oh my god! After that game, y'all bitch ass motherfuckers, go fucking walk to Barton, go home, motherfucker. Yeah. And then I don't even remember who we played the last game at home, but we won the last 3 home games.
I think it was Buffalo.
What's that?
I think it was Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the shit I had up though for this whole thing, because it was basically, motherfucker, when you 0-10, you better not be tanking. I don't give a fuck.
They're not.
Bro, fucking show some motherfucking heart. Motherfuckers.
He was 0-10 his rookie year and still fought through the whole rest of the season. What did we end up? 4-11? 4-12, something like that.
3-13.
It was 3-13,
right?
Yeah.
Ended up 3-13. The dude started off his career under 500, bro. Like, you got to think about it. So, look, he started his career at 3-13, right? So that's 10 games.
0-10, the first 10.
You know what I mean? So that's 10 games right there, right?
Yeah.
Here it is 9 years later. This motherfucker is only 17 games out of 500. He's 17 games away from being 500. That means he
is
hasn't
7 games
really
under
been
500.
An issue in 9 years.
I feel where you're going, Dirty. I don't really.
9 years. You started off 10 games under.
I was with you with your earlier stuff, Dirty. I just
that one ain't a good
point.
I'm a numbers guy, bro.
Dirty, you know what you're saying right now? You're saying in 8 years, in 8 years, that motherfucker's under 500 by 7 games. That's not a good thing. That's not good. Throw that first year out. He's still over 500, bro.
When you think about it, a couple of those years, we had some terrible defenses. You know what I mean? Where we should have had more wins, but the defenses let us down at those points in time. So even after 9 years and he's only 17 games under, you've got guys who've played 5-6 years that are 30 games under being 500. You know what I mean?
No, we don't. Not us.
There's NFL quarterbacks that are not even close to being 500.
Okay,
not even close.
That's true, but there's none that far under 500. Honestly, find me. Well, I don't even care about other teams, but I'd love you to find me one of them. Find me a Raider quarterback that's under 500.
No, I didn't say Raider. I said NFL quarterback.
Okay,
I said NFL.
Okay, so find them for me. Just find them for me. So, Dirty, next week when we do a late night with you, I'm gonna give you a whole week. Find that motherfucker that's been in the league 5 years and is more than.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do for you? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for you, Thor?
20 games
I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video book report for you, man. I'm gonna do a video book report. Wow, with highlights and everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you a short film. I'm gonna bring you a short film for the next one, bro.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait to see it.
On quarterbacks who are not at 500.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, all I'm saying is, let's just be honest, bro. Let's really be honest. We've had some terrible defenses. We have. We can't act like we've had some of the greatest defenses and he just didn't perform. We've had some really bad defenses. And some games are on DC. And some games you could put on the defense. But if the kid started off his rookie year where nobody even expected him to be the starting quarterback, he wasn't even expected to be the starting quarterback. He came into camp, earned the spot, and has not fucking relinquished it since. And they have brought in multiple quarterbacks to replace this dude. And not a one has been able to do it. And we're talking about some veteran quarterbacks as well.
They ain't brought in no serious quarterbacks to replace Derek Carr.
They brought in people where
they Mariota.
Bro, come on. When Mariota got here, Q, don't Q, please.
I'm listening.
Please don't act like Raider Nation was like, oh, DC got this. No, niggas was like, DC better watch out. DC better, it's Mariota. Mariota didn't take the job. Come on, you know that was happening.
Once he started, there's a lot of fans that did say that. I give you that. But once he started, I don't think nobody's ever really challenged for his job. They didn't bring nobody in to challenge for his job. I don't believe that.
But every year there's a quarterback that comes in, and I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying it's Thor. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that you hear this from the media sometimes, and you hear this from the nation. Oh, this guy's going to take DC's job. Look, he's going to do this. He's going to do that. They did the same shit with Stidham.
Oh,
they just did the same shit with Stidham.
Never did anyone Stidham, bro, ever.
Stop it, Dirty. Stop,
Dirty.
Bro. They just did the same shit with Stidham.
I just Googled.
Motherfuckers, even in the middle of the season, said bench Carr and let's see what Stidham could do. I'm like, what?
And I think the people that said that are the ones that want to tank.
Like, right. The same motherfuckers that said that are the bitch ass motherfuckers that want to tank. And honestly, if you a Raider fan or call yourself a Raider fan, you say you want to tank, you a bitch ass Raider fan, bro. Period. Bro. Period. I don't give a fuck. You questionable. You got a little bitch ass in you, and I'm just putting that's straight up, man. Hey, but
that is right too. Taking into consideration that how many times that DC's had to change the offense. He had the offense.
Okay. So Dirty, real
the
quick.
Weapons that he's had.
Work for you. I just Googled.
Yeah, it all matters.
I'm gonna do a short film on that for you.
I just Googled some shit. There's one quarterback. There's one who has a more like lopsided negative win. Like most people are like 7 games and they'll be like fucking 3-10 over there. By then they're gone. There's one. What was his Chad Harrington or something? Was that his name? Oh, Joey Harrington.
Oh,
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Joey Harrington, Detroit Lions was worse, more losses than Derek Carr. That motherfucker was 26-50, 24 games under 500. Derek Carr at 17. No one else is even with not even there's like one other person that's 10 games under 500 in their career before they got done. So you can do more work if you want, but I did a little.
But DC's not done. That's the thing. DC's not done.
Okay.
Far from it.
Hey, and Dirty, as real as I come, I hope that motherfucker gets to 500. I do.
Bro, me too. Shit. Especially if he's playing for us. Because that means we've had more winning seasons than losing seasons.
Huh? I hope that motherfucker wins whatever. There's 7 games left, right? 7 games
That's
left.
one of the reasons I want this motherfucker to go 10-7. So he put some more goddamn wins in the goddamn.
I'm okay.
7
Bring
more.
us back and fucking let's
Look,
win.
if he wins 7 more games, Thor, look at it like this. If he wins 7 more games this season, not saying he's going to, but if he wins 7 more games, he's back to his fucking rookie season.
Okay. Yeah.
He's back to his rookie season.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm with it. I'm with it. If it's for fists, we'd
So
all
how? So when you look at it that
does.
way, how bad is he really? When you bring up his win-loss record, how bad is he really? If he's only 7 wins away from being where he was when he started 9 years ago.
So then you want to hear the honest truth? Then his record is 500, so he's average at best to me, bro.
Okay.
Average at best to me, bro. Hey, but I don't need a great quarterback. I need a game manager, but I need the rest of it to be built up right. I'm a run the ball and play defense kind of motherfucker. I want to run the ball and I want to play defense, and I want your quarterback to be good enough. To me, his last game outside of the Devontae throw was super game manager, and I loved it. I love that shit. I'm fine with that. You know why? Because that shit won us the motherfucking game, bro. So don't turn the ball over. The fumbles, the picks, don't do that shit. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
All I want this team to do is succeed.
That's it.
I just want this team to succeed, and I really don't care how they do it.
Amen.
I don't care. I don't care who's suited up. I don't care, who's coaching. None of that fucking matters to me if you succeed.
Right.
Long as there is some success involved in whatever the fuck is going on, I will be happy. And that it does not matter who is in the fucking uniform. I just want the fucking win. I just want to see my fucking favorite team, the team that I fucking live and die and breathe for. Like, when there's no football, there's no Raider football, man, I am fucking lonely.
Amen. Amen.
I have nothing to do on the weekends but yard work and build shit in the garage. That's it. There's no football on Sunday.
Yeah.
There's nothing to bring a joyous smile to my face. I don't like basketball like that.
There's this right here. It helps.
Golf is fun to play, but it's fucking boring to watch. I'll tell you that. It's fun to play, but it's boring to watch. So is baseball. If you're not at a baseball game, it's boring as fuck on TV. It really is. Being at the game is so much better than.
Hey, you see what Elon Bush said
about the celebration? Oh man, my bad. Hey, you know what? Can y'all hold it down for one quick? So I'm over here doing the pee-pee dance. That's why I wasn't really looking.
For sure.
I'll be right back.
For sure. Man. Dirty, I'm just excited to get a win, man. I'm to walk them off, man. Like he said, it showed more unison versus the division propaganda. Because a lot of times winning cures all, man. And you got to get 1 win to get to 2, and you got to get 2 to get to 3. Hopefully we can start this off and get this moving in the right direction. Like we talked earlier, Devontae is killing it. They're giving Jacobs the ball. He running hard. He averaging 4 to 5 yards a carry. Even against the Colts, man.
5.7 to be exact.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Even against the Colts, he averaged 4 yards a carry. I mean, they got a decent defense. You see how they kind of held Philly down?
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping we getting this running in the right direction, man. I'm juiced and ready.
Well, one of the things, Q, that is that you can really take from something like this happening, is the fact that, yes, like you said, it was a walk-off, right? But in essence, you've been on a losing streak. We lost how many in a row?
I think it was 4, 3, 4.
3, 4, right?
Yeah.
Like, everything was close but the Saints game. Right?
Everything. We had a chance to win every game except that one.
Right? So we've been going through heartbreak. You know what I mean? This is a division game. You're trying to get out of last place in your division. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be last place in in no aspect of life. If
Period.
you're truly committed to winning, at no point in time do you want to be in last place for anything. Right? So to have a walk-off in overtime in Mile High to crush the Broncos and at the same time slide them down to last place because you now own the tiebreaker over them because you beat them twice, even though you guys have the same record. You beat them twice. So now they're in last place. Look, that should be a ground builder for such a momentum as what we saw last year when Gruden left and Ruggs had his incident, right? Like that's the type of feeling you should have. You know what I mean? When going into next week after the game you just had, that means your offense got the ball first in overtime and did their fucking job.
They did their job. Yep.
They did their job.
Yep.
Right? The defense did their job getting us to overtime. And I'm not taking nothing away from the defense except for the first half. Because I was like, I hope they get this working. You know what I mean? Like, I hope they get this shit fixed, man. Like, you know? So, and that's just being God honest. The first half of football was not fabulous for either side of the ball, truthfully.
Dirty. Because I don't know how we were only down 10-7. Because pretty much should have scored a touchdown at the end of the half. Then they fucked up, and then we Max ended up blocking the kick.
Yeah.
Took the momentum.
Right. Bro, that switched everything, bro. How were we only down? It was up 10-0 before I even fucking finished my first beer, bro. Hey.
It's a dirty point in the Chad, too. And I'm like, oh, here we go with this defense. This team can't even score, and they got us 10-0 quick.
Quick, bro. Hey, but after that,
the adjustments made at halftime. You know what I mean? That was the key to it. You know what I mean? The adjustments at halftime. They actually came out
with some real
adjustments. You know what I mean? And they played a much better second half of football on both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was only 22-16, but you know what I mean? That means you came out and you put up, 15 points in the second half.
Exactly.
You put up 15 in the second half. Yeah, it took you an extra quarter to do it, but you got things moving and grooving at the right time. You know what I mean? Now just hold on to what that was. Whatever practice you had last week, you need to have this week. You know what I mean? We at home, right?
Hey, no, we're in Seattle.
We're in Seattle.
We're in Seattle. So, hey, Seattle's a hard place to win, but Dirty
I ain't like that body language, Dirty.
Huh?
What?
I ain't like that body language.
Bro. Yeah. It's the shitty time of year in Seattle, bro.
Hey. Yeah. Hey, but I don't give a fuck, bro. Go fucking win in Seattle, bro. And to your point when you said, hey, whatever the fuck you ate for lunch, eat that same shit for lunch on Saturday. Do the same shit. But the momentum, bro, that's why I said we were there. We were at the homegirl Rachel's house watching the game. And the way that Max causes the fumble, we don't get it. But then he blocks the kick. And when we go into the locker room, like, what? Like, honestly, that momentum carried over, right? So the momentum of this win needs to carry over. It needs to carry over into the Seattle game. You beat Seattle. Oh, GQ in the building.
Yeah.
Brother, yee! And it needs to carry over, bro. And you need to find the way to win. Whether you're in Seattle or not, motherfucking fuck Seattle, bro. They ain't about shit.
Straight up.
And fucking find a fucking way to win that shit, bro. Seattle ain't that good. Name a player on Seattle outside of Geno Smith, and we all thought that, and DK. And we all thought Geno Smith was fucking washed.
Yeah. That's, and like I said, I don't want to go into any game underestimating nobody.
Oh no, of course
overlooking nobody.
Never.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to approach every game like a fucking playoff game, like we did last year around this time.
We the Raiders, man. It's hard. This hard for any team to win, but we know how hard it's been to win. So no, we're not underestimating nobody.
If it's a rainy day, if it's raining, we definitely gonna be running the ball.
Yeah,
we should run the ball regardless.
We should run the ball regardless. Exactly.
Yeah, on their defense, of course.
I'm saying
Josh Jacobs should break off at least 150 next week. 2 TDs.
That's a number.
I think 152 TDs next week, bro. Being honest, up in Seattle, it's easier to run the ball in Seattle than it is to throw it.
I definitely see that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, to me, our identity should be to run the ball.
Our identity should be to run the ball.
That's
bro.
what I think.
It should be, bro. So
it is when we can.
We want to talk crap about the defense, right?
You say it is when we can.
It is when we can.
As you impose your will,
yeah, bro. Honestly, if our defense is hurting, and we're gonna say, oh, our defense is struggling, run the motherfucking ball. Be more man than them. Take what you want. Don't take what they're gonna give you. Take what you want.
It keeps your defense on the bench. It gets them rested.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give out a quick one. When we played Arizona, it was a time we were up and we were running the ball decently, but McDaniels came out, called three pass plays, 3 incompletions, ran off 27 seconds off the clock. Defense right back on the field. No time for a break, no time for nothing. They got a sip of water and was like, "Oh shit, are we punting?"
Right.
That's why it's a team game and everything can't be put on the defense. When you come out and you think you got this big aerial attack and you go 3 and out, you crush your defense. Period.
Yeah. Period.
Now, see, like Q, I would tend to agree with you about the identity being the run game, right? But just my opinion, I feel like, you know what I mean, if your identity is to be a balanced football team, you know what I mean, I think it creates more problems when it comes to being able to scheme up, because I could run the ball, I could pass the ball. I'm 50-50.
Dirty.
You know what I mean? And I think that's why they try to balance it out, because then as it goes on, listen to what I'm saying, as they start to get everything developed, right? So let's remember, we're as much as we hate to do right now, we're still missing Waller.
Let me just tap
in. Not out there.
I got 2 sentences and I'll let you continue your point. Dirty. We got Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers know we gonna throw the fucking ball to Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pay a dude $30 million and not throw him the ball. Mm-hmm. Now go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, I'm not arguing that. Not arguing that at all. What I'm saying is, when a coach makes up his mind to make his team identity look as if it is a balanced football team, anything he does technically catches that other team. If you scheme for my passing, right, and I run the ball, I'm catching you off balance because all week you've schemed for my passing game. But while I was in practice, I schemed up a running game, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you scheme for my running game this week and I decide, well, my line's not really all it's supposed to be right then, like, and then I don't like this, I'm going to do a little pass heavy on you. So I catch you in a run D while I'm passing the ball. That's what a balanced offense can actually bring to a defensive coordinator's challenge when it comes to scheming up a game plan to stop that offense that week. And that's why I said I kind of appreciate how he tries to balance out the attack of run and pass. You know what I mean? That's why our numbers are slightly similar.
But also what you do is when you try to come out and you're a little too pass happy, you shooting your defense. You already said our defense ain't that great. You've definitely well documented that. Mm-hmm. But if you come out and you have an incompletion now it's 3rd and 10, and you have another incompletion, you ran 45 seconds off the clock, if that, and now your defense is right back on the field. What I'm saying, all I'm saying is, like Chad said, run it first, then pass. The run sets up the pass. Our offensive line, you said it, our offensive line ain't that great. You just can't sit back and pass 40 times.
Right.
Like they're gonna be able to hold up
Now,
against.
I'm agreeing with that, right?
And
I'm
against,
agreeing with that. But Josh McDaniels, he's doing it ass backwards. He's passing the ball first to open up the run game.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing.
That's what he started off the season.
I run it first and then pass the ball just like I coach.
Yeah,
that's what he started off
He
the
wants
season
to do it ass backwards. That's on him.
I agree. He was totally ass backwards.
We all agree with we want the balance.
But at the end of the day, I appreciate the fact that the offense is starting to look balanced and it's really creating. You can see where it's starting to create issues for defenses. You know what I mean? As the season is starting to go along, you can see where it's really starting to create issues for defenses because Josh Jacobs is now starting to get even more yardage because they assume that we may come with the play action. You know what I mean? They got to respect that now.
Got to.
You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, in the years previous, we were always more heavy on the run or more heavy on the pass. And, you know, definitely when we was heavy on the pass, defenses was sitting back in the umbrella like, nigga, throw the ball if you fucking want to.
Right. And
we
the
DNs, because that's all you got.
And then the DNs are coming. They're not even looking for the run because they ain't got to.
Looking for that motherfucker. They coming.
On our whack ass right tackle, whoever that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. and our scary ass number 4, who as soon as he sees the dude coming with the wrong color on, is going to drop down. But I digress.
I've been super critical of Josh McDaniels, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But one of the things that I have noticed is not that he has gotten better with the play calling, but what I have also noticed is that the players have gotten better with handling different plays. So now he's able to call some other things, right? Like a couple of those games, we had some really good plays. And another thing is he's taking out the fucking trick plays. That shit ain't gonna work.
Take that shit out.
He has ripped that whole section out the book like fuck that. That's not gonna work. We ain't doing that again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck
all
that.
This trick'em dickum type shit.
We ain't doing that shit no more. Let's just play straight up football until next season. We'll try to implement that again next time. You know what I mean? But now let's just play some straight up football. You know what I mean?
Jacobs running hard. We got Devontae doing his thing. Man, we don't need to do wide receiver sweep pass. Stop it.
Throw the ball 10 yards back to the quarterback and let it. Nah, man, that shit ain't working, bro. Yeah. This ain't NFL backyard bricks, bro. Like this ain't that. This ain't NBA jams, nigga. Like, man.
Them motherfuckers like us on the fucking playground 30 years ago.
Dude, seriously. Like he drawing shit in his hand, bruh. Stop that.
Stop that shit, bro. Hey, but we used to do shit like that on the playground 35 years ago, though.
On the playground, right. Yeah, right. Not on
I want you to go down to the Oldsmobile, and then I want you to cut in, you know what I mean, to the Dodge truck. And when you get to the Dodge truck and you go straight up, I'm going to hit you. Nah, nigga, what? No.
Yeah, what? No.
Give me a route. You know what I mean? Give me a route, bro. So, but
it's coming around, man. It's coming around.
Exactly.
You know, and then this is another new coaching staff. This is our, what'd you say, Thor? This is our 4th coach in like 12 months or 18 months or something?
Something like that.
It's something stupid. Like,
yeah.
So another new system. So, you know, I wanted it to jump off proper in week 1 and 2 and 3. Here we are at week 10, 11. Hopefully we can get this going. Hopefully the 1 win turns into 2 and 2 turns into 3. And let's go from there.
Right. Exactly. Let's hope we beat Seattle on Sunday. Let's hope we beat Seattle.
That's all I'm focused on.
Hey,
period.
We're going to be in Reno. Hopefully celebrating a win, bro, with the motherfuckers. Chad, roll up to Reno, fool. Let's go. Yeah, my brother, roll up to Reno. Hey, So it
The
was some
grass
East Coast homies in here. Now I see a lot of the West Coast homies, a lot of the Bay homies. And
Appreciate
bro,
all y'all for tapping in.
I'm be in town on Wednesday, baby. I'm be in town on Wednesday, man. Who in Berkeley? Q. You in Berkeley? You working? You work Wednesday?
I work Wednesday. I should be off kind of early though. I go in early as hell. I go in early as hell in the morning. When we get off of this, I'm done. This sleep time. But yeah, I should be off though. Just holler at me. We'll tap in.
I'll be at Dave's barbecuing on Wednesday around 1 2. I get in. I got to be at the airport at like 4:20 in the morning or something out here. Yeah, I get in. I got a 6 a.m. flight or some bullshit.
I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
For sure. Hey, Aunt, my brother, what's good, baby? Where you finna be on Wednesday? You working or you off, man? Chad, fool. If you off, man, come out and have a drink and shit, motherfucker. I don't know. It's Thanksgiving on Thursday, right? So I don't know, motherfuckers be off. I got off Friday morning.
Man, you should be off on Thanksgiving.
And I'm only out there. Oh, you at work right now? I heard that. I'm only out there Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday Thanksgiving. But I'm only out there Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. I'm rolling up to Torino. So I don't know. If you around Wednesday, come out, let's fucking drink. You know what I'm saying? I be chilling. My homeboy Dave barbecuing. That's what I was saying. Q Dave barbecuing at like 1 or something. He's starting up around 1 or 2 on Wednesday. So I'm gonna go to mom's house, kick it till around noon, maybe shoot over the Melody, have a quick drink or two with Ralph, and then Uber up to Dave's house, and then Matt is gonna come and grab me whenever, and we'll just be chilling. So if you're around Berkeley and you're around Dave's or something, you know.
No, for sure. I'll tap in with you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I want to say this really quickly, man. I appreciate both of y'all for allowing me to come through and hang out with y'all. Right.
All good.
I know, y'all got a couple of people that watch the show. I want to say this really quickly, man. To any player in the NFL that is playing in the NFL, you should be able to play every single game with pride, with understanding, and you should be given everything you got to prolong your career in the NFL, because not everybody gets a chance to play in the NFL. So you should be in your playbook. You should be giving it everything you got at practice. If you ain't a starter, you should be staying after on practice, putting in extra work. So when the opportunity does arise where you need to be put in the game, you know your shit. Right? Put in the work on the tackling dummies, the hitting dummies. You know what I mean? Put in the work on the jugs machine. You know, hit a couple of more ladders. Do a couple of more high steps. Do a couple of more, you know what I mean, laps. Whatever. Hit the gym a little bit. How about you do this? Take on the fucking DVD and watch it, so you can study your opponent. That's what I did. When I played high school ball, bro, I made a copy of the tape. You know how in high school your coach would always get a tape of the other team, and then you would have film. And bro, soon as he got the tape on Saturday, yeah, coach, let me go to the AV room real quick. Put that motherfucker in with my tape. Boom, coach, I made a copy of the tape. I'm taking my copy home. Here's yours. I go home. I'm watching tape at home. Yeah, you're not gonna get a step on me. I'm gonna watch you. I'm watching my responsibility. In the NFL, it's easier. They have it ready for you. You ain't even really gotta. Hey man, can I get? Oh, you want the tape? I got you in 35 seconds. And you got a tape in your hand. There's no excuses. at this level for nobody.
There is none. And that's
Huh?
why we love Mad Max and people like that. People who go, bro, because it's not enough of that in the world today. Like motherfuckers don't give a fuck enough in the world today. We need motherfuckers who give a fuck like that, bro. And that's what pisses me off about people wanting to lose, because that fucking is the whole situation. Like, motherfucker want to win, have fucking pride and fucking poise, a commitment to excellence. Quit bullshitting, quit being a bitch, motherfucking act right. Go out there, act like a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? And fucking care. Fuck that shit, bro. I don't know.
For sure, most definitely.
No,
Hey, Ghost, Al's Ghost. That's what I'm saying. In the NFL, man, they get straight to the point. They got it all cut up for you and everything, bro. I had to record the whole game. I had to record the whole game and then go home and cut it up myself and rewind. And bro, you know, in high school, I went through 2 VCRs. I went through 2 VCRs. I had to because that's how you dub and make your cuts. You know what I mean?
Right.
And boom, I would get my cuts, and that's how I would cut up my film. And then I would watch that shit over and over and over every day. When I got home from practice, I just watch my responsibility. Start and recognize they plays. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I know what you about to do on here. You watch film so much that you can tell when a motherfucker line up what he getting ready to do. Motherfucker come out, you put your outside foot up. Oh, okay. You either gonna come back out or you going up the field. Put that inside foot. Okay, you want to make that slant. Okay, I know where you want to go. Okay. But you can always have the inside with me. I'm not really tripping. I got linebackers right there. You run into that linebacker if you want to. That nigga gonna take your goddamn head off. Because he's sitting back in zone. You know what I mean? So if you watch film, there's no excuse for you to be missing tackles in the NFL, not having your coverage down in the NFL. That's the only reason I'm saying that is I'm saying, like, stop with the excuses. So what you were second string, so what you just look, that boy Hall just got here. And
Did you see how he read the play when he got the sack? He had man coverage on that tight end. The tight end didn't go out in the route. And when he saw the quarterback leaning to his side, he came.
Yeah.
I think he had running back responsibility. No,
he had that tight end because the tight end came out and the tight end ended up blocking on it might have been a running back. I think it was a tight end.
I think whoever came out, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon was his responsibility.
He had them man to man.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about on the play, he got the sack.
Yeah, but Melvin Gordon was his responsibility because I remember him saying, because I heard somebody ask him about it, right? I forget where it was, but said what happened was he saw his responsibility was Melvin Gordon. When he saw that Melvin wasn't coming out,
right,
and Chandler had missed the sack, then Russell Wilson had stepped up, and he saw Russell Wilson stepping up, but Russell was still backwards because Russell didn't see him coming.
Right. No,
you know what I mean? But he recognized that, okay, the running back is not part of the play, but he's getting ready to step up out of a sack, and boom, he was right there. It was a fantabulous play, bro.
Yeah, it was.
It was a fantabulous play, bro. It really was. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, all right, I like that. You know what I mean? He may not have fared well where he was at, but he looked fairly. Now it's only one game. Right. We got to see what he does next week. And next week is Seattle, and I think that's where he just came from.
Oh, we got the inside scoop then. Come on, let's go get it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
If I'm not, I could be mistaken because I know we signed 2 cats, but I think he's the one that just was released by Seattle a couple weeks ago that we brought in. I could be wrong. It may have been the other dude, but you know, one of these 2 dudes that's playing for us right now just left Seattle.
Gotcha.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, let's go get this win against Seattle, man. You know why? Because we just want a motherfucking win. Period. Hey, I know I'm having a great time tonight, and I'm just bullshitting, loving it, and appreciate everyone who's in here. I do got a early morning poker game I'm going to tomorrow. You know, and then I'll be in the Bay on Wednesday because I'm missing my normal Wednesday game. Someone hit me about a Tuesday. I was like, oh shit, I could do that. So I think I'm about to call it a night here.
We'll probably do a show from Reno.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Let's do a show from Reno. Let's do a show. Hey, sure. Honestly, Wednesday in the Bay, if motherfuckers could get out, I'm talking about I might do a show Wednesday from Dave's Barbecue, motherfucking in Berkeley, like kicking it in motherfucking with the homies, drinking, chilling, whatever. So we might do something Wednesday. You know, I know you working. I don't know what the chance of that is happening with you, but you know, who knows? And if not, and if so, or if not, either or, we probably do something from Reno. On
definitely do something from Reno for sure.
Yeah, definitely we should do something in Reno. Hey, go to our cigar spot, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
for sure, man. Well, definitely. That's shit right there, man. So
GQ, pull up.
You know.
Yeah, shout out to everybody for tapping in, man. We trying to, you know, we brand new on this one, man. Trying to get it up and started, man. Continue to tap in.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all.
For sure, man. Hopefully, hey GQ. Hopefully, you guys make it out to Reno. If you can, bro, we finna figure it out, man. Hopefully, man. We definitely, man. We'll have a good time out there for sure. Hey, I was Ghost right on, bro, for always supporting and being here, man. We appreciate you. You know, we trying to grow too. So tell your people, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. You know what I mean?
Yep. Make sure you subscribe, like, tell your homies, you know. And we coming with the real shit, man. Again, this one thing I say before we get out of here, I'm gonna say this one time, man. We Raider fans, we might have different opinions on some certain things, but some shit is just, if you for real, you for real. Don't be questionable. Yeah, I might like this player. You might like this player. You might not. But on real ass shit, motherfucker, we Raiders, we ain't never want to lose. We got a commitment to excellence. We just win, baby. We pride and poise. Motherfucking, we ain't finna fucking take what you give us. We finna take what we want. Motherfucker, I'm from the town. I'm from Berkeley. I'm from Oakland, Bay Area. Motherfucking, I grew up on a short with motherfucking snatch your bitch if that's what we want kind of shit.
Layout, Mac Dre. You know how we do, man. You know real Raider stuff, though, man.
I'll say it like this, man. You can go ahead and clip this up, you know what I mean, and publish it. I'll make this statement, man. If you watched and supported, then you need to fucking watch and support now.
Yep.
Point blank.
Yep. Most definitely.
I mean.
Yep, for real, man. Hey, for real, man. GQ, real motherfucking Raiders talking real Raiders shit, nation or nothing, baby.
Yes,
and
sir.
I was Ghost, man.
Support for the nation, man.
You disagree with me on DC, but we still fam, bro, for sure.
Support for the nation. Yes. You know what I mean? I support everybody, bro.
Right.
Unless you talking that tank shit. Yeah, I ain't standing behind you talking that tank shit, bro. I'm not.
You motherfucking put a bag on your head, you getting that shit snatched off.
I stand behind everybody but the ones that want to talk about tanking, bro. I can't.
Bro, fuck out of here
man.
with that shit.
And I hope they hear this and think about what it is we're actually saying, bro. It's not that we don't love you or we're trying to disrespect you, but you have to look at it from a spectrum of when you say that, man, I'm mad that we, you know what I mean, we won, and you know what I mean, now a draft pick is this and that, bro.
Oh, no.
Understand.
We a little bit disrespecting you. A little bit, because you questionable than a motherfucker. And we a little bit disrespecting
but
you.
It's not to the disrespect to where I want to whoop your ass. It's to the point where,
that's not that.
You know what I mean? We disrespecting you to the point of telling you, think about what you're saying, man. You're saying that you're okay with being a losing product.
And you want to lose.
With that, do you really think that you're the fan you think you are?
Right. Exactly.
You have to take a strong look at yourself. If motherfuckers who been rocking with you are telling you, nigga, that's some fucking punk shit right there, bro.
Right.
Come on, man. You should never be okay with not fucking at least giving it your all and fucking accomplishing some type of achievement. Come on, bro. That's not okay.
For real. No, it's not okay, bro. That shit is not okay, man. Fuck that shit. Hey, and you just questionable, and now I'm mad, bro. I don't know.
You might want to take a look at yourself in the mirror and be like, nigga, did I really say that?
Right, exactly.
I'm looking at you like, nigga, did you really say that?
Right. hey, for real.
Y'all come across this more than I have. I ain't came across this yet. But yeah, I'm on sight on your head. Just like, what's happening? What you talking about, though?
Man,
don't even make sense.
Man. Hey, I'm you know me, Q. I'm not a shit starter. I don't never mention names. I always say content creators because it's been multiple. You know what I mean? I'm not singling out no one person.
No,
I'm saying in general that if that is a topic of your conversation,
right,
and you are one of those ones that are mad about it, that's not okay, man. That's not okay at all.
Multiple, bro. Multiple.
Hey, let me say this on the opposite. Let me say this on the opposite side. Because when we lose, I'm hurt. Like I'm really hurt. Like I go to
hurt.
I got these cats gonna be at me at work. I don't want to watch Sports Center.
Don't want to watch Sports Center. Don't want to watch none of that shit all week. You know what I can do this week? I can watch fucking Sports Center.
Yes, indeed. You know, for sure.
Go ahead, Q. My bad. I didn't mean to get you.
No, that was it. That's all. That was it. I hate losing.
I hate losing.
You.
Yeah,
I said before, I hate losing more than I like winning, bro. I hate losing.
Look, a draft pick is earned. A draft pick. If you lose, look, I can understand you losing if you don't have anything, bro. You know what I mean? Look at Detroit when they had the #1 draft pick, right? When they had that 0-something season. You know one thing about that team? They never fucking quit.
Right.
They played every fucking game to the fucking fullest max. Look at the payoff for them now. It's a little late. But these motherfuckers are starting to win games. Like, look, Detroit may not be great, but motherfuckers is like, man, fuck. Detroit be winning some games. Like some crazy games.
That coach the coach Detroit got, I know he ain't tanking. I mean, he damn near be up at the podium crying and be pissed off at his players and be fired up like he an ex-linebacker or something.
Yeah.
Right. Bro, they won 3
and they're starting to turn it around a little bit.
And they in every game and they won 3 in a row, bro.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, my son is waking up, so.
Hey, bro, Dirty Al Ghost is talking to you, bro. But
hey,
yeah,
you know,
Al,
I know, you know, I know, bro. You know, Al's Ghost. You're always on my channel. You know, I'm not the guy to throw out names because I'm not the guy that, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to have no drama. Now, if you because I put it this way. If you think I'm talking about you and I didn't say your name, then you a guilty party.
Then I'm probably talking about you.
If the shoe fits, yeah.
Yeah. Then if you feel some type of way about it, then you're the guilty party. I'm not blasting you and saying anything about you, except for the fact that check the way you thinking, bro. That's not conducive to being a true fan. Losing and tanking should never be okay with a real fan, bro. Should never be okay.
It should never be okay, bro. That's it.
Especially if you get paid to do this and people tune in to hear your opinion, bro. That should not be okay with you. Because it damn sure ain't okay with them, and they're the ones that's making it known. Honestly, I didn't even know these dudes did it until they fucking told me in my chat, and then some people showed me. Like, bro, they're starting to make clips about you.
Hey, you know, we getting out of here, man. The truth and realness always comes to life, bro.
Always.
We
Tap
always
in, man. Super hood. Y'all know what it is.
We always for real, bro. You motherfuckers want to come out with receipts or check whatever. Whatever. Show me. Like the motherfucking bitch ass motherfuckers on my block to be calling the HOAs on us. Show me. Show us when I gotta go to HOA court. Because fuck all I was like, here, show me. I ain't never done that shit. But we hearing about, but I seen motherfuckers. I'm mad, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, subscribe, and share, man.
I'm not trying to start nothing, but I do tell people, hey, look, man, you know, like that's not cool, man.
Nah, you know what I mean? Hey, Dirty, bro. Cool. Real talk too, man. This is why we fuck with you, bro. And honestly, I came on here tonight and I hit you, and I was like, Dirty, you want it? I didn't tell you nothing about nothing. Like I was just, hey, we finna do a late night. And I said, you know what? I'm coming on. And honestly, about this shit, I'm talking shit. I'm letting it be known. Fuck that shit. That's some bitch shit. And I ain't heard nothing about where, but I know you a real one though. And so without even having to say nothing, you was real about the shit. Like, no, that's some bitch shit. If you do that shit, that's some bitch shit. And I wanted to be kind of cool at first, but nah, fuck that shit. You a little more than questionable if you say some shit like that. You just either you making an excuse about it, like you're trying to come up with something because you don't want to say we're terrible, or you're just a bitch. It's one of two things, man. You're a bitch ass fucking fan. You're a fake ass fan, or you trying to come up with something because you don't want to say we're terrible. One of the two. I don't know. And if that hurts your motherfucking feelings, and anyone who's on here, I think you're all on our team anyway with that kind of thing. But if you see this and that hurts your motherfucking feelings, if the shoe fits, man,
he'll be all right. And when I see you, man, yeah, I keep the shirt in my car, so I'm always ready.
Hey, look, I was always told if you did something and you hear about it and it hurt your feelings, then you truly regret what you did in the first place. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. Yeah. Put yourself in an awkward predicament. You put yourself in an awkward predicament. You know? Sure. And as I said, it's not just one. It's been a couple. It's like, well,
multiple.
Like, really? Like, come on, man. Like, everybody know you better than that. That's almost clickbait.
Should be.
Right. That's almost considered clickbait.
Right.
Yes, sir.
But you know, it is YouTube, and whatever gets the views gets the views. But I don't see how you could be okay with it. If you're a true Raider fan and you done been through everything that we've been through, you know what I mean? I don't see how you could ever be okay with going back, especially after you were just in the playoffs. Why would you want to lose? I don't know about that. I don't
know. They coming out here trying to be Colin Cowherd, and they trying to be motherfucking Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and whoever the fuck, and say whatever the fuck they want to get basic clickbait, just to get more views, to get this, that, whatever. If you got to be that, you got to be that. I don't know. I ain't never going to be that dude. I ain't never going to be that dude, bro. That's all. Hey.
Yeah, I'm never about to
All
be that.
good.
But I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, I'm not too, man.
Appreciate
y'all.
Everyone in the chat, man. GQ, and everyone who's been here. House Ghost all night, man. My New York people earlier, Vega and Will Garcia, everyone. Hey, we love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We out of here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Raiders. Yay!
Yee!
Yeah.